Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Joshua chapter 15. This is the Amplified Version. Territory of Judah. Now the allotment for the tribe of the sons of Judah, according to their families, reached southward to the border of Edom, southward to the wilderness of Zin, at its most southern part. Their southern border was from the lower end of the Salt Dead Sea, from the bay that turned southward. Then it proceeded southward to the ascent of Akrabim, and continued along to Zin, and then went by the south of Kadesh Barnea, and continued along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and turned about to Karka. It continued along to Asmon, and proceeded to the brook of Egypt, Wadi el Arish, and the border ended at the Mediterranean Sea. This was their southern border. The eastern border was the Salt Dead Sea, as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern border was from the Bay of the Sea, at the mouth of the Jordan. Then the border went up to Beth Hagla, and continued along north of Beth Arabah. And the border went up to the landmark of the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. The border went up to Debir, from the valley of Achor, and turned northward toward Gilgal, which is opposite the ascent of Dumim, which is on the south side of the valley. And the border continued on to the waters of En Shemesh, and ended at En Rogel. Then the border went up by the valley of Ben Hinnom, son of Hinnom, at the southern slope of the Jebusite city, that is Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lies before the valley of Hinnom to the west, which is at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. Then the border extended from the top of the mountain to the spring of the waters of Nephtoah, and proceeded to the cities of Mount Ephron. Then the border curved to Bala, that is Kiriath Jearim. The border went around west from Bala to Mount Seir, and passed along to the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is Chesalon, and went down to Beth Shemesh, and then continued on through Timnah. The border proceeded to the slope of the hill of Ekron northward, then curved to Shikharon, and continued to Mount Bala, and proceeded to Jabneel. Then the border ended at the Mediterranean Sea. The western border was at the Great Sea, with its coastline. This is the border around the tribe of the sons of Judah, according to their families. Now to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Joshua gave a portion among the sons of Judah, as the Lord commanded him. Kiriath Arba, Arba being the father of Anak, that is Hebron. So Caleb drove out from there the three sons of Anak, Sheshai and Ahiman, and Talmai, the children of Anak. Then he went up from there against the people of Debir. Debir was formerly named Kiriath Sepher. Caleb said, I will give Aksah, my daughter, as wife to the man who attacks Kiriath Sepher and capture it. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, captured it. So he gave him Aksah, his daughter, as a wife. Now it came about that when Aksah came to Othniel, she persuaded him to allow her to ask her father for a field. Then she rode up to Caleb and dismounted from her donkey. And Caleb said to her, What do you want? Aksah answered, Give me a blessing. Since you have given me the dry land of the Negeb, south country, give me springs of water too. So he gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Judah, according to their families, clans. The cities of the tribe of the sons of Judah in the extreme south, toward the border of Edom, were Kabzeel and Eder and Jaguar, and Kena and Dibnah, and Adadah, and Kedesh, and Hazor, and Ithnan, Zeph and Telem, and Belath, and Hazar Hattah, Hadattah, and Kiriath Hezron, that is Hazar, Amam, and Shema, and Moladah, and Hazar Gadah, and Heshmon, and Beth Pelet, and Hazar Shual, and Beersheba, and Bezio Thia, Bela, and Lim, and Ezim, and Eltolad, and Chizo, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Madmana, and Sensana, and Leboth, and Shilhim, and Ain, and Rimnon, and all 29 cities with their villages. In the lowland, Eshtiol, and Zorah, and Ashna, and Zanoah, and En Ganim, Tapua, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Adullam, Soko, and Azkah, and Sharam, and Aditham, and Gederah, and Geder Fame, 14 cities with their villages. Zenan, and Hadashah, and Migdal Gad, and Daleen, and Mizpah, and Joktheel, Lachish, and Bazkath, and Eglon, and Kaban, and Lamas, and Cheetlish, and Gederoth, Beth Dagon, and Nama, and Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages. Libnah, and Ether, and Ash, and Iftah, and Ashna, and Nezib, and Keilah, and Akzib, and Marishah, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with its towns and villages, from Ekron even to the sea, all that were beside Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod with its towns and its villages. Gaza with its towns and its villages, as far as the brook of Egypt. Wadio, Arish, and the great Mediterranean Sea with its coastline. In the hill country, Shamur, and Jatir, and Soko, and Dana, and Kiriath Sana, that is Deber, and Anab, and Eshtemoa, and Anam, and Goshen, and Holon, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, and Duma, and Eshan, and Janub, and Beth Tupah, and Aphekah, and Humta, and Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokdeam, and Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Helhul, Bethzer, and Geder, and Merath, and Bethanath, and El-Tikon, 6 cities with their villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, and Reba, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness that slopes downward toward the Dead Sea, Beth Araba, Middim, Sekaka, and Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and Engedi, 6 cities with their villages. But as for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the tribe of the sons of Judah, were not able to drive them out, so the Jebusites live with the sons of Judah in Jerusalem to this day. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.